Episode 3. By the end of the week, things changed, subtly, but noticeably. Isabella started getting more complex assignments, high-level reports, strategy involvement, meetings she wasn't supposed to be in yet. People noticed. Of course they did. They don't promote that fast. One colleague whispered, "She must have connections," another said, "or attention." Someone else added quietly. Isabella ignored it because she knew one thing. She hadn't asked for any of this, and yet, somehow, she knew exactly where it was coming from. Across the floor, Adrian watched everything, not openly, never openly, but he saw how people looked at her, measured her, judged her, and something about that irritated him more than it should have. During a late meeting, a project crisis erupted. The numbers didn't match, deadlines were at risk, executives were tense, voices sharper than usual, and somehow, Isabella was in the room. "This doesn't make sense," one director snapped. "It was your team's projection." No, it wasn't finalized, it was approved. The tension escalated quickly, too quickly, and like most corporate environments, someone needed to take the fall. She reviewed the final data, another voice said, and suddenly, every eye shifted toward Isabella. She froze for half a second, not from fear, from realization. They were pushing it onto her. Adrian noticed immediately. Of course he did. He knew exactly what was happening: politics, blame shifting, survival, instinct. He could have stopped it. One sentence. That's all it would have taken. But he didn't. Isabella felt it. Not just the pressure, the silence, his silence. And somehow, that hurt more than the accusation. "I stand by the data I submitted," she said calmly. Her voice didn't shake, even though something inside her did. The room buzzed with tension. Then Adrian finally spoke, cold, measured, fix it. That was it. No defense, no support, just a directive. And in that moment, something shifted inside Isabella, not visibly, but permanently. She worked late that night, alone, rechecking everything, fixing what wasn't hers to fix, because that's what survival required. At exactly 9:48 p.m., she finally stood up, exhausted, frustrated, done. She walked past Adrian's office. The lights were still on. Of course they were. He never left early. For a moment, she paused, then kept walking. Inside the office, Adrian watched her reflection disappear through the glass, and something about that didn't sit right with him. He had made the logical choice, the strategic choice, the professional choice. So why did it feel like the wrong one? The next morning, Isabella was different. Not rude, not cold, just distant. She spoke less, engaged less, looked at him less, and somehow, that caught Adrian's attention the most, because before, she never tried to impress him. Now, she avoided him completely, and for reasons he didn't fully understand. Adrian Cole didn't like that. 3 days passed. No unnecessary interaction. No eye contact. No tension. And somehow, that felt worse than before. During a strategy meeting, Isabella spoke only when addressed, precise, professional, detached, like he was just another executive, like the elevator moment never happened, like the late night tension didn't exist. Adrian's jaw tightened slightly, barely noticeable, but real. "Is that all?" he asked at the end of the meeting. "Yes," she replied simply. No extra words. No lingering glance. She stood to leave, and for a second, he almost stopped her. But he didn't, because Adrian Cole doesn't chase.